All right, so we're tying cages now, and these orange marks represent, are we going like 8 inches or 12 inches on center? So this is I think it's a 16-inch cage here. The wire we're using here to tie it to these hoops. And these cages go into places like, you see these 4 bars in the air, like right here. It's going to go on top of here, and it's going to be extended in the air. It's going to be formed and poured. This is the wire. I'm making them use this because it's kind of like rusted, but I can't throw things out. So this is how we're making the cages, the columns. So when you see a smooth wall that doesn't look like a block, there's a cage in it. Look how big these are. All this before. See that cage there? I'm trying to figure out where this is going. Sometimes, looks like, see that? That's all going in the column. Now, these cages, the rebar is sticking out, it's connected to the foundation. I may be coming over here somewhere. See this right here? And we already made some cages. I gotta get a crane to lift these cages up. And you're gonna see it. So just remember this picture here that I'm showing you, this video. And you can see, you don't see anything sticking in the air right now. But all these cages here, but this is a 2-story house. It's right here. We got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, maybe 6. Throw 6 in there. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 right there. Maybe another 15 right there, and then maybe another 4 over there. So it's 20. So got 20 some cages and columns here. Okay, and we're gonna have a crane to lift them up in the air and sit it over like this like I would call it a concrete curb, but it is basically a pad that has a column that we started, but we didn't go all the way up with it yet because we got to put the final rebar and cage in. I hate a dirty job site, so that can right there bothers me. We got to put stuff up. Okay, these caps still got to go on. See that cage they got there? It's nice, huh? Two cages. All right, let's keep it moving.